winter chill gripping much of the nation. No such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
My man standing out of bounds. He ain't even playing.
To get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. This taken in right around the goal line. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Open man is the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. 319, judge that. Angel.
A shotgun snap, Fields. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 27.
319,
Paul want to give up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So on comes the field goal unit for the Jets. Here's Nick Folk. From the left hash, this from 39. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about this Jets defense. Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last.
That wasn't supposed to go to you, bro. I don't know why the fuck it came to you, bro. Like,
Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it.
I got a far icon.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jags take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
hey.
And he'll be tackled just
Hell no.
shy of the 25.
Y'all niggas.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out.
We weren't ready for it.
What we want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Damn.
Running left, it's Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck the run.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first
I started lagging anyway. I couldn't shoot that bitch.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Green 19, let's rock. Angel.
Now Fields. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That is incomplete.
Brandon,
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting the pass.
We just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
So on 4th down, out
Oh,
comes
shit.
Austin McNamara to punt
Oh,
for New
boy.
York. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Now ETN to start the drive. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Nick Hampton able to make that stop. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
Fuck up out of there.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A big one there for the Jags, 18 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another toe for ETN. They'll give it a can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. The Jaguars had 8 and 5 to start play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd and 6.
On red.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okuwebe now. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed him the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him. And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll find ETN out of the backfield. Touchdown! Travis Etienne, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now Fields will run, and this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do...
Yo, my apps just closed and just quit on me. The screen went black, the app closed. I was now be quiet.
Absolutely, 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen?
And it got my game played. Wow.
Winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down. Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Straight ahead, ETN. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Let's take it at around the 40. It's a 40-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. Ball has it knocked loose. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Fields. And he is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Arian Smith, 36 yards. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make our score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
On red. Silver.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now Lawrence now going to move him around. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
When this game has gonna shake some shit up over there in their division.
And that'll be off the mark.
Cause all them niggas over there 85.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10. hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 7.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Well, not too long ago, Charles, that would have been a new NFL record. But instead, it's shy of setting the record, which is 66. But still from 65 away, one of the longest kicks in league history.
And that puts him in elite company in the NFL.
Oh, that nigga gone. Roofer gave you all left stick work. Stop that.
New York offense taking over for their next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are.
Lenny just pissing me off because it's Lenny's fault that I changed my bet because he voted for Josh Bleed.
And see where this game is.
Looking deep here from Mechie. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw is Fields. Allen's got it over the middle. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it when you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And he's up in it after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Lawrence. He's got his time.
On today.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. He gets it to Thomas. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Jaguars.
Again, it's Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Now Lawrence. They'll get this out to Tootin. And it's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one is right down the middle. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And he brings it back.
What, Clark, you just threw a pick? Oh, that's tough. Right before halftime. It's crazy.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
First play of my game was I hit him, he fumbled. We've been going through it past couple games.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got it. It's Thomas. The Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showed it here. And a very solid return out across the 45.
That's what we need that.
Going out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Fields now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders? A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile.
Green 19, let's let. Press, lunch right. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A big game there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
It's a gain of 8.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he's in. Touchdown.
I'm coming.
Braylon Allen, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets get a bit closer. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead now down to 20.
What?
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. With a stick skills. They go out right near the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Okay.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll run
Why am I
the
here?
handoff. Looking for a seam, but finding none. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's
But
it.
why am I hearing you saying that?
Brings up second and
Take
10
right open.
at the 36-yard line.
What you doing? What are
And
you
they'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground.
You so
And again, the run defense stout
Hey,
this
your
time.
daddy
He
talking
maybe
about
gets
me.
back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. It's third
How about the big guy there
Where
showing
is-
some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashaw Tootin with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Play action. It's Fields. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, third quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
Now a timeout called for by the defense.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, son. 319 just what? Medic. EQ. Out, let's go. Go.
Fields. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Tomato.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Lisa 24. Go. Hey, Soko, it's a hot.
They go play action with Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the 1st time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
And Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground. Hall. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
21 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 27.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Here's Hall. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively. The key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here we go. Easy, easy. Green 19, get cut.
Here's Fields. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Here we go. Green 19, get cut.
Give to Hall running right. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hall again. And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They snap it to Fields. A desperation heave for the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. 9 yards is the pickup there. And
man, fuck all that. Send the bet, nigga.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And you still ain't send the bet. I hate you. I hate you. We talked about this before this. We talked about this beforehand. Whole conversation. Told you, let's do it.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And when you break it down,
I had to take it upon myself to put a bet in that I did not like.
I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this. I think
GG, Reggie.
based on our conversation
I missed
in
it.
the production meeting.
I missed about
Although I
Monday.
told you yesterday you could have the game.
And how about just how it broke open?
Yeah.
You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh,
No, nigga.
there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd still.
You asked last night. You said, "Oh man, I got them Jets next." I said, "You ain't got to worry about them. They stink." You got it.
Hey man, I gotta finish the season out in
so for
Dino's, man.
Jacksonville, the final 3 weeks are going
Oh, no, you
to tell
good.
the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win.
Yeah.
And they'll hit the road
I mean, I
next
played.
to
But
take on
I chewed the fuck out of the whole fourth quarter for you.
Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention.
Oh, did you? I don't even think you touched it in the fourth, did you? Except for the last possession.
Hey, that collecting bell height's pretty cool though, man. I fucking did that shit today. I got 500,000 off of it. I found some badass deals in MSL.
Hey, Dante. I said, Dante, how you doing, Wendell?
Hey.
Did you ever call old girl back?
Huh?
Did you ever call old girl back?
Yeah.